here it goes. Here's the first of our songs that I am going to arrange. So I've got my MPC 1 folder here, and I'm gonna go into, I label it MPC beats. It's just all the beats that I have, and YTube July 4th stems. So here's all the stems. Now I made a little error because usually I try to name these with the BPM, but I didn't do that on this one. But I've already gone back into the MPC and checked the BPM is 100, and then I have added that to the Logic new project that I opened up. So I'm just gonna make this a little bigger so that I can see what each stem is. Here's all the wave files. All I have to do now is select all of these, and then I'm gonna drag and drop them into Logic. Now, this is a little weird because I'm behind the camera, but we'll get it done. We're gonna create new tracks. We're gonna change the project, and we should have everything. So let me turn this down a little bit just in case, and let's play. All right, yes, we have it. So there's a 4-bar loop. We have our song. I'm just gonna trim off the fat here, so I'm gonna select all of these. I'm gonna hit Command T, and I'm gonna delete that end. So now when I loop this, yep, there we go, that's perfect. So now I gotta do a little bit of cleanup here because the way that the MPC 1 bounces all of these out with their names, it's kind of long and kind of crazy, and I don't want to look at that every time I'm going in here. So there we go, that one's guitar. This is synth program. Yep, I'll just keep it at that. I'll keep it named synth program. It's easy enough. It's the kick. Ooh, I forgot how nice that Mayweather kick sounded. I haven't been working with Logic on the MacBook Pro very often. Cool. Hat. And then these are all toms, I believe. So yep, that's the high tom. Tom high. Tom mid. So weird typing from behind a camera, but I'll get used to it because I got 5 more of these to do. So tom low. All right, everything is named. I'm gonna get rid of this superfluous audio track. I'm gonna move these up to the top because I want my drums up. I'm gonna move the bass here because I want the bass closest to the drums. So let's solo the kick. Am I going to use the UAD or am I going to use the waves? Might as well go with a UAD, huh? So let's see. I got compressors. What did I open up? I didn't do that on purpose. No, I don't want a course. It is extremely difficult to do this from behind a camera. if for any of you guys that's ever tried to do this. But let's use the Hitsville EQ. Yes, I do start from a plugin always, because from a preset, because I see no point in not using your presets. They're there for a reason. They're starting points. If I need to tweak anything else, I will. Let's hit play. Okay, bass. Nope. Big bass, that's nice. Cut bass. Deeper bass. That's what I'm looking for right there. Okay. The sun's all the way up, the bass is up. That's nice. Now let's put the kick in with that. I guess the camera died while I was adding that Hitsville EQ to the synth bass. So since then, all I've done is I've gone in for one and adjusted the levels of everything, and then on the kick I added a preset of the UAD Pultec EQP1A, and I just added the tight and punchy kick, so it sounds a little bit like this. It's very subtle. You can hear it when it's off, the difference between off and on. And then I tweak the levels, so now everything is like this. All right. What is it? Command C and Command V. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and Command V again. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and move this section here over, and we're just gonna work with this one like it's an intro. So all right, so for the intro, I want no guitar. So I'm getting rid of the guitar. I'm going to solo that, the kick, the snare. I don't want any toms in there, so okay, so that first snare hit for the intro, I'm gonna completely get rid of it. Don't need it. Delete. All right. Now I'm gonna get rid of this snare hit too, because I don't want it to feel like it's moving as much as the rest of the song will, if that makes sense right now. So and then I'm going to get rid of all the drums at the last point right here. So I'll select these two. I'm going to hit Command T. We'll delete them both. So that little intro is not going to have any bass, any of the toms, or any guitar. And let me get rid of the soloing, and now let's play it. All right, I'm content with that. Now let's go over here and we're gonna create ourselves a little chorus. So I've got 8 bars here. Now I'm gonna duplicate this too, because obviously we're gonna have to make the verse next. So go here, Command V. All right, I'm gonna Command V again, because I think our verse will be 16 bars. And we're good. I don't think that verse is going to have that synth part at all, because we use that in the intro, and we'll probably use it in the verse. I'm sorry, this is the chorus, so. We are going to get rid of these toms as well. Delete those. See what we got. Okay, I'm going to move this back, and I'm going to see how these sound together, the little intro and the chorus, because I actually don't think I need to do too much to the chorus, because this is a simple arrangement to begin with. So okay, that's good for me right now. So the way that I'm gonna work on this verse is I'm going to build in and build out of it. So we're kind of gonna pick instruments that are going to be present, that are going to not be present, and then we're gonna make them present. So right off the bat, I know for the first 4 bars there's gonna be no guitar, because that guitar was like the lead instrument of the chorus. So we can't have the guitar be very prevalent in that verse, otherwise it's going to sound a little too repetitive. So I'm going to get rid of the kick drum in the first 4. Also going to get rid of the hats. And we're also going to get rid of the bass in that first 4 bars. So here's what we're left with. How about if I get rid of that middle as well? Let's see. I got a better idea. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of those middle tom hits. And hi-hats aren't going to come in until about the 6th bar. So let's get rid of those hi-hats. Let's take it off of here. Take it off the loop. I'll get rid of that as well. So far we got with this bass. I'm going to do a little bit of so I'm only going to let the bass play the root notes, essentially. So I've got to get rid of these little walking notes, and that'll just make the bass seem different from. So what have we got here? I've got both the U's, because this one's doom doom. Okay, let's see how we sound. Okay, what do we have so far now? We're gonna give the kick drum the same treatment. So how it's dun 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 dun. We're gonna get rid of that dun before the first kick drum hit of the second bar in this verse. So Command T. I gotta zoom in a bit because these are close. So now I've got. Okay, so I want to get rid of this one here. Command T. Command T. And this can get real tedious. Let me tell you. And I'm also going to get rid of all of these toms here. So we're going from. Okay. I'm also going to get rid of this guy. Don't need you for the verse. U2, Command T, stretch it on out, Command T, boom. Okay, let's see what that's like now. Okay. We're definitely gonna get rid of that kick. And we're gonna get rid of that last snare hit as well. Okay, so now let's play the whole verse so far. We're halfway. Okay. So now we're gonna take out all of these drums again. Well, actually, no. I'm sorry. We're gonna take out the snare. We're gonna take out the hi-hat. We're gonna leave those toms in. Let's see what these two sound like. Okay, so I really like what I did with the kicks on the last 4 measures. So I'm just gonna get rid of this. I'm going to Command C, select the kick. Now I'm going to Command V there. So now we have the same kick pattern. Okay, and I'll probably drop the bass out of this section completely. One of these is gonna have to go, either the guitar. You know what I'm gonna do? So our chorus uses the guitar, so that means I don't want the guitar playing at the end of this. So I'm gonna start our, yep, there we go. Command T that. All right. And so now that I'm over here, let's just start building down. So here we go. Okay. And I'm gonna do the same thing with the bass. I'm gonna get rid of that full bass, Command C, and then I'm gonna head over to the last part of our verse, Command V. So alright, now since there are no toms in our chorus, I am going to get rid of the toms at the beginning of the last part of our verse, and they'll come back in. And when they come back in, let's delete that kick pattern. Let's select the kick. Let's copy, Command C, Command V. Now we got the same kick pattern that we had. Let's get off of this, and here we go. Now in this last part, I'm gonna make the kick even more sparse. So I'm gonna Command T U2 and get rid of that. So I want I'm gonna get rid of U2. So we're only gonna hit the kick that many times. I'm gonna get rid of the last snare hit as well. This is the hat. Let me see how it sounds before I decide if I want to get rid of those. Yep, I'll get rid of that last one as well, making it real sparse. And I'm also going to chop off that last bit. So let's see. Now I need to find a good length for that last bass note to ring out. And that's a good spot for it to cut out right there. Command T. Okay. Okay, so only thing left to do is to add these all together. Okay, like that. And now I'm going to drag this over here. And so now I've got what I've selected as my song. So let's hear this out. See if it sounds good, see if we're happy. Here we go. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Pretty simple, I guess, to sequence it out. It takes a little bit of time when you're doing it with the camera in front of your face, but I will get better at this, guys, I promise. So, yeah, I think I might have to play around with a little bit more. Later on, I may add another element, because I feel like if I added, like, maybe another synth part, or maybe another guitar part, some kind of guitar line, it would allow the individual parts more separation from one another. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with the sound for most of the samples too. So sounding good, it was fun. I got 5 more of these to do, so look out for more of them, and thank you for watching.